and then we're going to just kind of jump into our presentation for today. So first of all, welcome everybody. Very excited. We've been working with Dawn over these past couple of months about getting your new wellness program started. She's been bragging to me about all the great people that she works with. And when I heard about how many people had signed up for the Champions program, I knew she was right. It's wonderful to have so many people interested in wellness. And what we're going to do today is jump in and get started. I put together a quick agenda. We're just going to review what Champions do, kind of some expectations that we have for Champions during the wellness program. We're going to do a Virgin Pulse portal demo, which I know everyone's really excited about. Then we'll jump into how Virgin Pulse is going to help Champions succeed, make sure you guys have what you need to be successful. And then we'll review at the end some information, some contact information for Virgin Pulse's support team. So first things first, we'll just jump into who are champions. So we at Virgin Pulse look at champions as the key players in the wellness game. So you are chosen for your enthusiasm, your commitment to being healthy. You're going to help us communicate. You're a good communicator. You'll help us do that across the different members at your different locations. You enjoy motivating and leading others. Really just like a good cheerleader around the office for all things wellness. Champions are important because you guys are going to help make this program
Katie,
successful. Oh, sure.
Hey, it's Dawn.
Yeah.
Are you sharing a presentation?
Oh, yeah. Can you guys not see my screen?
We can't.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh, and just a quick reminder, put yourselves on mute if you haven't already. Sorry about that, guys. Oops. All right, jumping back in here. Sorry about that. So here's our agenda for today. So again, we're going to review who champions are, what they do. We'll go into that Virgin Pulse portal demo, how Virgin Pulse helps champions succeed, and then review Virgin Pulse's support team information. So again, some information here that I just reviewed with you guys. Who are champions? I just kind of quickly went over this. You guys are going to be our boots on the ground cheerleaders. Just help motivate others to joining the program and helping participate. And then this was a slide I was on when I apologize I wasn't sharing my screen earlier. Why champions are important. So champions, you're going to play a key role. You're going to help give us feedback on the program. Let us know what people are saying. Let us know what we can do to make it better. You're going to help increase activity levels, make sure everybody knows about the program when they start at Hebrew Senior Life. And then just if there are any questions or quick answers that you can provide other members and colleagues, you'll be the knowledgeable ones that are able to do that. So again, what do champions do? You're just going to really serve as those program advocates in the workplace. You're going to help spread the word, excite people about different challenges that are starting, let them know how to participate, be those go-to experts. And then we kind of lend it over to you guys. If you have any creative things that you'd like to do to help spread wellness, go for it. We want to empower you. So I'm going to just switch into our portal demo. And jump in here. Oops, apologize about that. So this is the Virgin Pulse Wellness Portal. This will probably look pretty familiar to you guys. I'm signed in as a test user, so my name might look funny in some places. But I'm going to just jump in here and show you the highlights of the portal. And then if you guys have any questions at any point, please feel free to unmute yourself, jump in with a question, or you can write a question in the chat, and I'll make sure to get to it. So right here, this is your home page as soon as you log into the portal. Just a quick check, everybody can see my screen, correct?
Yes.
Awesome, okay, great. So I always like to say, first things first when you jump into this wellness portal is to take a look at your cards right there in the front. Oh, just a quick reminder, put yourself on mute if you haven't done so. So here's going to be some quick cards, some information that the Hebrew Senior Life team is going to put on here, for anything big that's coming up. You're going to also see things like the health assessment on here to nudge you to get that done. If a challenge has started, you'll see some information here about it. It'll have some kind of like top key points to the program just as a reminder to let you, to get you to do those things. And you'll just kind of flip through the cards. I always recommend flipping through it when you first get on the program, just to see, you know, what things Keep Your Senior Life has set up for you guys. You scroll down a little further, you're going to see here some information about starting a challenge. That's something that you could set up with your friends at any time. We'll get into that a little bit later. You'll see where you can check out your steps, you know, how your steps have been throughout the week. And then you'll also see a friend's leaderboard. So this is cool. This is going to just show you your steps throughout the week. Ooh, getting a little echo. Just make sure everybody puts themselves on mute. You're going to see your friends' steps throughout the week compared to yours. And these are friends, again, that you've added on the platform, have added you back, and you're able to see where everybody stands. Another cool thing here is you can change this background photo, any photo that you'd like. Just click right here. You can see we have some pre-populated photos. You can also create your own photo, add one that you have that you like. Other cool things here. So right here, we're highlighted on cards. You can also click on ways to earn. This is going to give you some quick ways to earn, so you could just see the different point values and what they are. You can also click here and see a breakdown of your steps, your sleep, and your active minutes. So next, when I do this demo, I like to usually start from the right. So I'm going to go over here, and you're going to see there's a drop down. It's going to have all these different things here, but I'm going to start with my profile. So I recommend to everybody, when you first log in, look at what's on your homepage, and then let's click on your profile and get that set up. So when you start adding friends, people are going to recognize you and know who you are. So again, I have my crazy test username here. But what I could do is edit all the different information here about my title, my department, my location, so people know who I am and where I work. I can also upload a picture of myself so people will recognize me. And then I could do some fun things down here. I could do this about me section. We have some fun questions. You know, what's your superpower of choice? You know, why did you join this program? What was something you'd like to do one day? We also have a place where you can add friends. I'm going to click on that so you can see what it looks like. Now here's going to be some suggestions for me of people I could add. Of course, there are all other crazy test users. But I could also look up somebody in my company by just searching their name right here. And then say I wanted to add maybe my cousin who is not in the Virgin Pulse portal, doesn't work for Keep Your Senior Life, but who promised that he's going to get 7,000 steps a day with me, or is also, you know, working on some other healthy aspect of his life. I can add my cousin here. I just put in his first name and last name and his email address. I can add up to 10 people outside of this company to join me in this platform and using this platform. Now, their experience is going to be a little different than yours. Their platform is really just going to be more about counting steps. They're not going to have access to all the great information you guys have, but they'd still be able to set up a profile. They'd be able to track their steps, and you would see their information on your leaderboard. And then I'm going to go next to connecting devices and apps. Oh, just a quick reminder again, everybody, please put yourselves on mute. Next, I'm going to jump into devices and apps. So great way to make sure you're counting all those steps. You're getting sleep if you have a device that connects sleep, is to go ahead and connect your device or your app. Now you can see here we have the Virgin Pulse Max Buzz. This is similar to a Fitbit. We also have Apple Watch. Really a ton of different options here that you can connect. And all I do to do this is just click the connect button and get it set up and get it started. You'd probably want to do this from your cell phone so that it can sync through Bluetooth, and then from there it'll be connected throughout. You also see that we have some other really great programs here that aren't necessarily trackers. We have MyFitnessPal, which is great. We also have Strava for the runners out there. I have my Strava connected. I love it. Just to help make sure you're getting all those steps, showing your active minutes, and then connecting sleep if you want.
Hey, Katie.
Oh, sure.
It's Dawn again. Is it possible for you to mute everyone from your side?
You know, I've tried doing this before, and it always needs me too. It hasn't been working lately. So I apologize. I could try. Let me see if I could do it. Nope, that didn't work. Let's see. No, there's no way for me to do that. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Okay.
If everyone could just mute.
Yeah, Dawn, thank you. Yeah, just a quick reminder, everyone, again, please do mute yourselves. Just help us with the background noise.
Thanks.
Oops. Sorry, guys, give me 1 second. I have to reshare. Right. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. My page froze on me. Can everybody still see my screen okay?
Yep.
Awesome. Okay. So we just went through our profile. You're going to see a couple of repeats down here, but I just want to also show you where your interests are. So at Virgin Pulse, we have 13 different interest areas. You know, something great about our platform is the more information you give it, the more information it'll be able to give you in return, with different things and programs that are available on here that you think you might benefit from. So I also recommend to everybody to go back in here, go to your interest areas, and you can toggle and select the different ones that you want to focus on. And these, again, can always be updated at any time. You know, say you want to do these, you also want to do being productive. You know, I have some people that toggle all 13 of them, and I have some people that just toggle 2 every year. It's really up to you, and again, you can change it at any time. You see I also clicked on getting active. This is going to give me some of the different programs that are available that we think somebody that's interested in getting active would like. We also have some personal challenges, which I'll go into in a second. I have some information there that you guys might like. Next, we have pillars. Again, just another way to access the different information that's available. If you want to focus on getting more energy, if you want to focus on being focused, if you want to focus on drive, or 3 pillars here. They're going to break down those 13 different interest areas into each of them, just so you're able to access the information that you're interested in at that time. Next, you'll see here too, I also have a place for you to connect your devices and apps separately from the profile. And I'll click on that just so you can see. And then also just quickly, a place to sign out when you're ready to sign out. Next, as we continue to move left, you'll see here, you have some notification center, your updates. So if somebody added you as a friend, or if you added somebody, you see the updates right here. We have a calendar, so any wellness activities starting up, you'll see notifications for them here. Ooh, I'm hearing some feedback. Could you guys just please make sure you're on mute? All right, thanks. Next year, we also have challenges. So if you're invited to a challenge, or if there's an update on the challenge, that'll show up right here. Next, I'm going to click on the rewards page. So this is probably the page everybody has the most, will have the most interest in. This is going to show you all the different ways that you can earn on the wellness program and what the value of everything is. So right here, we have the 20 triple day tracker, 7,000 steps a day. So if you get 7,000 steps a day, you'll get 100 points for each month. If you join a personal challenge, that I will go over in a second, once a month, you can get 100 points. And then you'll see here, as you scroll down, if you complete something, so for me in this test user, I completed the registration. that means I had logged in for the first time, I got 100 points. And that's 100 points for a lifetime, just for one time only. But I get that green check mark. And then when I scroll up, if I ever have any questions, you know, when did I earn that? Or I thought I had earned these points, I can click right here to my statement. And I'll see right here for this month of March, on March 30th, so this morning, I completed the registration for my test user. Say I want to see it for all time, not just this month. Oh, sure.
It's Dawn again. Back on that rewards page, can you talk a little bit about why the health assessment is so important, besides getting 1,000 points?
Absolutely, absolutely. So again, just finishing up, anything that you've completed here will be here on the statement page. Going back to your rewards page, the most important thing on here, I think Dawn would agree with me. We feel the same way. Virgin Pulse is the health check survey. That's going to be your health assessment. A couple great things about this survey is it's going to help assess where you are in your health goals right now. It's going to give you a score at the end of it, 1 through 100. And then it's also going to assess some areas maybe you can work on in your health journey. And then some areas too that, you're doing well and you're excelling in, you should keep going. So I'm going to kind of jump in here. I'm going to go back to our homepage. You can see where to access your health assessment. Remember when I clicked through these cards, it was right here. I could click Start Now. Also, a lot of information is going to be available to you here directly on the programs page. So health assessment right here at the top with the Start Now button. So definitely suggest going ahead and getting started. Making sure you complete that. It should take about, I'd say it takes about 20 minutes or so. There's a good amount of questions. But again, it's a really great place to start to figure out where you are in your health journey. And also to help give the program more information about yourself so they can start suggesting some things to you.
Hey guys, it's Dawn again. Sorry, Katie.
That's okay.
I started the health assessment and then I got out of it. You can easily start it and then press pause and then get back into it at any time.
Okay. Yes. Oh, great. That's a great point, Dawn. Yes, you can absolutely start it. And then if you have to jump into something else, you can X out of it. And as soon as you log back into the program, you can start right back up where you left off. It'll save your information for you. Great point, Dawn. Next here, you're going to see some things that are recommended for me. Again, these are based on my interest areas, some programs that have been suggested to me by the Hebrew Senior Life team. But what I'll do here is just click right here on the left. I'll click all. And here I'll see all of the different programs that are available. And if you want to see more information on each of them, you click this Show More. So here you can see we have the Attend a Financial Planning session. We have the different flyers I could click in so I could view them. I have some more information about what this session has, and I can click Start Now to get started on it. So all that information is going to be right here. All the different programs. And again, we'll be updating this throughout the year. So if there are new programs available, we'll make sure to add them here. If a program is out of date, we'll make sure to update it or remove it. But this is a great place to go if you have any questions about different types of programs that HSL offers, or if you want to view what's available to you. So that's the programs page. Any other questions about programs page before I continue on and I jump into the next section? I think I saw a question come through. Let me see. Oh, okay, we're going to keep jumping along again. I'm going to jump into challenges next. So this is really exciting. This is a really cool part of our platform. I think you guys are going to like challenges. So we have two or mainly three different types of challenges. The first one we're going to have are company-wide destination step challenges. This is when you're going to be creating teams. These are going to happen twice a year, and they're going to be also worth a certain amount, a higher amount of points. Next, we're going to have promoted healthy habit challenges, which I'll talk about a little bit further in my presentation. Those will happen once a month. They'll be worth 100 points. And again, they'll be open to the entire company. And then you'll also just have personal challenges that you can create at any time. So you can just jump right in here, click Create Challenge, and you could do a step-based challenge. Maybe you do one-day throwdown, or you could do a weekend rumble. Again, these would start the day after you started them. So if I started this one-day throwdown today, it would begin for me and my friends on Tuesday, and it would be just one day of who gets the most steps. You could do a weekday step off. This would be the entire week. or you could do weekend Brummel. Again, that's just the 2 weekend days. But you could also do ones that are not steps-based. You could do all the different ones here. Oops, X out some of these notifications. You could do some of these here, like being empathetic, golden rule, avoiding printing. Again, these are not, physical activities, but they are just little habits that we think will help make your day a little bit healthier. So today I'm going to start one. I am going to do, let's see, a built-in break. So I'm going to click on this. I can add a little, personal message to my friends. Click start it up. And then I can go ahead and invite any of my friends to join me in this challenge. Now I'm a test user, I don't have any, but I could also go through and find some colleagues. I could even upload a list of up to 250 members with their email addresses to get them to join the challenge. So again, those are the 3 different challenges. These types of challenges that you want to do personally, they can be done at any time. Destination challenges come company-wide. They're worth the most points. Promoted healthy habit challenges are going to be worth 100 points once per month, company-wide. So any questions about challenges? Nope. Okay, we're going to move right along here. We're going to jump into tracking. And here, somebody had a question. I think it was Amy. She had a question about, what if you're doing a different activity that's not steps-based? That's great. We love when people do, anything physical activity is awesome. You can log those workouts right here by just clicking log workout. So let's say we want to do, you said cycling. You would select your type of cycling here, the amount of minutes that you did it. I'm just going to do one for an example. I'm going to say I did it for 60 minutes. It's going to give you the amount of steps that is equal to. I would click save. And then you'll see how it just logged that activity for me. So it's logging it on March 30th. I did that 30 minutes of cycling. And then it's also going to calculate those steps for me, convert those steps for me in my tracker. As we scroll down here, you're going to see there's going to be more information. I did mention, if you want to connect to your MyFitnessPal, you can do that. I actually had a colleague that connected from MyFitnessPal to her Virgin Pulse platform and was able to lose 25 pounds, which is incredible. And she was able to track all of her calories burned, calories consumed, all right here. So you could also log your weight, blood pressure, all of this information. So you really have that one place to look and see where you are in your health journey, one place in the platform, which is really nice. Next, I'm going to just show you the Friends tab. This is very similar to the one that's available on the in the profile section. Again, just showing you people you may know you can suggest to add as friends. Also clicking on this Add Friends button, adding any of those suggested friends, finding people by name, or adding those outside friends from the company. Looks like we have a couple questions. I'm going to just pause to answer them. Great. So somebody has a question here about how to switch to another language. That's a great question. I'm just going to X out. So when you first log into the platform, it's going to ask you what your preferred language is, your first language. So for the test user, for myself, I toggled on English, but you can select, we have over 20 languages available. You can select any one of those and then the program will come in that language. So great question there. Next, I also wanted to show you guys groups. This is another really great social aspect of the platform. So we have plenty of groups at Virgin Pulse. We use the same program. We have some for people, first-time marathon runners. It's a social group about, how to run a marathon and training tips. We also have one that's Beatles fans. I'm a big Beatles fan. My mom loves the Beatles. So we talk about different concerts that people have gone to, memorabilia that they've purchased. It's really just a fun way to connect with people on different topics that you like. And again, it doesn't have to just be about exercise or health. It can just be about fun hobbies that people have as well. So you guys as champions can certainly go ahead, create a group name, make a common goal, make a cool photo, and then pick an area that people would focus on. Again, ties back to those 13 different areas of interest. And you can make this public, or you can make it private if you maybe just had a smaller group of friends. You guys, were really all working on a goal together and wanted to make it private. You can certainly do that. Okay, Okay, great. So then last thing here, which I think is really great, are our journeys. So again, at Virgin Pulse, we believe that wellness and your health goals are not all just physical activities and not all steps-based. And we also truly believe in meeting people where they are. We want you to find an area on here that you find interesting, that you're ready to tackle. We want to meet you there. We want to provide you with the tools and the information to help you succeed. So journeys, I'd say, are like a mirror image to the steps and the challenges. They're non-physical activities, but they're informational, and they help you kind of tackle any one of these different health and activity levels. So we have getting active. We have 5 different journeys that are available on this with different themes. We also give you how long it would take to complete these. So a journey is going to be 1 step per day, so about 10 days to complete these. You don't have to complete them, every day. You might miss a day here and there, but it's just going to give you some information, give you some recipes, some tips, some tricks on how to improve, maybe eating better, getting active, sleeping well. These are great. Being tobacco free if you're trying to quit smoking, reducing stress, managing my finances. We also have this new tab, navigating health situations. And this is the one that we're going to be continually adding to just to help people who are living through different health situations. And again, it's going to tell you how long it's going to take to complete each of these. So great tools right there. Highly recommend clicking in, starting one of those. Again, you'll get rewarded for these. If you're not sure what your rewards are, again, you can just click right here to my rewards, scroll through, see what you get, what you'll get rewarded for and how much. Completing a journey, you'll see right here, you'll get 50 points once per month for that. So again, great way to earn those points. And then last and most important, I do want to point out to everybody that Virgin Pulse has our own member services support team. They're phenomenal. They're great. They're going to be your best bet. If you have any quick questions about the program, if you're having any support issues, they're able to log right in. They have the tools that they will need in order to help you. You can access them anytime by just clicking in the support section right here. It's going to load our support page. Oops. Or you can even chat with them directly. Just click on this chat tab. And a chat bubble will come up, and you could talk to somebody right at the support team about any questions that you have. So again, really, really helpful, really easy to connect with them, and they're going to give you that immediate assistance that you need with any questions. So that's really it for the portal walkthrough. One other thing I should probably notice is that, or pointed out, is this bar at the top, which is really cool. It's going to show you again how much you've earned, keep you updated throughout the process. This will continue to grow. And then again, show you what the point maximum is for you guys for this year. It's 3,000 points. So any other questions? Did I miss anything with the demo, or any other questions about how it works? Looks like we got one. Oh, great question here. So somebody asked about showing the app, what the app experience looks like. I'm not able to connect my phone to my computer, but the app situation is very similar. Do you have any questions specifically about the app that you'd like me to go over? Again, I highly recommend downloading the app. All the functionalities are the same. You're going to have all the different materials on here. Somebody had a question about adding extra fitness trackers that were not listed. Very Fit Pro is one of the trackers that they use. So great question. Let's click off and see. So let's go to devices and apps. And we can go find by activity. So let's see all the different ones here. So we have the browse options, those are the top options. But here we're going to scroll down. You'll see we have 142 different types that you can connect. So you said it was Very Fit Pro. Let's see if that's one on here. It doesn't look like that's one that we have. But if you want, I can talk to our product team and see if that's one that they might be able to sync. Again, we have so many here. I know usually when you find one you like to stick with it, but there are a ton of options here available. So if you have any crossover, maybe another device that might sync, that would work. Another quick one I do want to mention to everybody is you don't have to have a device to sync in order to track your steps. You can manually log your steps. You can also connect your cell phone. I use my cell phone and my Max Buzz, so I'm always able to count my steps. It's a great tool that both Apple iPhone has and also Android has as well. Looks like there are a couple other questions here.
Hey, Katie, can you talk a little bit about spouses and how they're able to join and the activities that they're going to be able to do?
Sure. Let me see if I can jump into that. Actually, if you'd like, I can jump into a spouse portal. Would that be helpful?
Sure.
Let's see. Okay. Give me one sec.
I can kind of, guys, it's Dawn. I can kind of chat while Katie's doing that.
If you want to chat, I'm just going to jump into the spouse platform. Sorry about that.
Yeah, so as you guys know, spouses can join this year, and they're basically going to have the exact same programming as we do as employees. There's a couple of differences, but basically it's the exact same thing. In terms of rewards, so for employees, similar to last year, we're going to go quarterly. The first reward quarter will be 2 months out. So if you have to earn 500 points to qualify for one of 5 $100 raffles. And then the next is 1,500 points, and that's 10 $200 raffles. And then 2,000 points is 15 $300 raffles, and 3,000 points is 20 $400 raffles. And each one moving out every 2 months. So I think it's June 1st, then August, then October, then December 15th. Spouses of employees on HSL's health insurance plan will also have their own raffles. And spouses of employees not on the health insurance plan will have an overall big raffle. So each category has their own chance to win something. And all HSL health insurance members will still get that savings of $390 beginning next year. So that'll stay the same, but it's kind of a cool feature where, incentivizing spouses and partners to join, and hopefully by giving them that incentive, they will join too and get in on the fun with you guys.
Excellent. That was a great explanation. Just do this really quick. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to log in.
Good job, Kim. You've already earned 1,350 points. So you guys, it's really easy. I think that's a super important thing to tell your colleagues and your team members, that it is really easy. And hopefully you guys are seeing how much easier it is to use this year. I am starting a frequently asked questions page. So if you guys can think of anything, I'm going to share all of that with you before the kickoff on Wednesday. So you can give me some feedback.
Okay. All right, give me 1 second. I'm almost in. Sorry about this.
I just wanted to say one more thing. Great job to everyone who joined the weekend ramble, the steps challenge. It was really fun, and I don't know about you guys. You can chat back in the chat room if you want, but it definitely motivated me to get out. Even yesterday, I worked for a few hours, and then I was like, okay, it's raining. I need to get out for a walk because Wayne and Piper and Tina, everyone's going to beat me. So it got me motivated. I hope it did the same for you. This is a version of the Fitbit Flex that you gave us. Yes, the Fitbit Flex that I was loaning out last year is on the list. It does work. And again, if you guys run into any colleagues who don't have a tracker, just let me know. I have a stash of Fitbits that we can loan out, or maybe have people air quote win, and get them set up with a tracker. So I do have those. Just reach out to me.
Awesome, Dawn. Thank you so much. That's great stuff. So guys, while Dawn was speaking, I was able to just log in quickly to the spouses program, just so you're able to see what it looks like. Again, very similar to what you guys have. So definitely, suggest to your spouses to log in. It's a great tool. And just so you know where their rewards page is going to be, it's going to look a little different than yours, pretty much the same. But again, they can log in and see all the different things that they can earn. And again, when I click the programs page, they might have some different things on the programs page. But again, they can log in and just see everything that's available to them here. But yeah, like Dawn said, definitely recommend to them to log in. Great stuff on here, and it's great that Hebrew Senior Life is opening this up to the spouses as well.
And now's really a good time to have your families, maybe your kids or your mom and dad join, and you could set up some challenges with them. I think it'd be really fun. And again, like I said, it got me up and out this weekend, so I think it would do the same for your families.
Yes, great stuff. So I think we're done in the portal here. I'm going to just jump back into our presentation. Just have a couple other quick things I wanted to go over with everybody. Just kind of jumping back in here. I would like to give just quick examples of champion type activities, things you can do around the office. And I've created things here, just making sure you're rewarding those healthy activities. So I put things here like champions. You're going to make sure you know about the upcoming destination step challenges, those big company-wide step challenges I talked about, those monthly promoted healthy habit challenges. So you can suggest to members to join in and get those rewards. Visual cues, getting people excited about the program. Virgin Pulse will create posters for all these different challenges that will be happening. So maybe hanging those up around the office or putting up the digital displays that we create on TVs around the office. And then I also put here like the element of surprise. So, maybe you guys start a meeting with stretching, or you invite your colleagues to all go for a walk with you to get those extra steps. Just like fun things that I think champions can kind of do as champions. Oh, it looks like we have a couple other questions here. So do spouses points count towards the $390 discount on health insurance?
I can answer that if you want, Katie.
Yeah, sure. Dawn, you can go for that.
So you're earning the 3,000 points for the $390 discount. So if your spouse or partner earns 3,000 points, it's not an additional $390 or $390 for them. You're just getting that one-time employee-only $390 discount on your health insurance. And then you as an employee are able to get into all of the raffles. Spouse will be able to get into all of their raffles separate. So that's a good question.
Great question there, Judy. Thank you. Somebody asked about, do we stop earning when we hit the 3,000 points, or will they keep accumulating? You will continue to see points, but you won't earn anything past 3,000 points. And then last question here, I connected my Apple Watch and iPhone, but every time I log into the mobile app or online app, it says no device. But after about 5 to 10 minutes, my steps load. Is this normal? Yeah, it usually takes a couple minutes to load your steps. But one thing I'll mention is any little issues like this that you're having, please do reach out to our Virgin Pulse member services support team. They'll be able to look in and see if there's an issue happening, or just make sure that your device is properly logged. I highly suggest reaching out to them directly. Any little things like this will be able to help. But in this case, I will say it usually takes a couple minutes to sync. 10 minutes might be a little long, but for me, it usually takes a little while for everything to get uploaded and then and reflect in that portal. So great question there, guys, again.
Hey guys, Dawn again. Sorry, Katie.
Oh, no, keep going, Dawn. I like this.
I've made up a great member services support flyer that you can send out to your colleagues. And it's real clear, like how they can go to help, where they can go to help. Katie, do you think on Kim's question, do we stop earning when we hit 3,000 points? So you say you can keep earning, but you won't see them. I'm just wondering what you mean exactly by that.
Yeah, sorry. Let me kind of break that down. So you'll once you hit 3,000 steps, it won't stop you from using the portal. You can certainly still go and use the portal. You could do multiple journeys if you like. Just because you won't be earning past the 3,000 doesn't mean you're not going to be able to use the portal and benefit from the programs that it offers. Does that make sense? Is that clear?
Yeah.
So you're not going to. Oh,
we
sure.
can talk offline about this, but last year we had a contest for the person who got the most points. I'm not sure if we're able to let people continue earning points or not. We can talk about that later, but yeah, just as a side note, we had that big contest, but we can talk later.
Sure, absolutely. Okay. We're going to keep going here. So you guys kind of get ideas of little things that champions can do throughout the year. I also put some other examples here of just kind of member outreach ideas, also just kind of volunteer ideas for you guys. So for champions, you know, you can create lunch and learns if you like. Again, these are all optional. You don't have to do all of these. You know, help volunteering at events, especially, you know, wellness fairs. I know Dawn has been telling us about the wellness fairs that she has. Helping to, you know, pass around the promotion materials. Just kind of those like little things that you can do around the office to, again, help members know about it, you know, share the knowledge about all the different things happening on the program. And then, you know, also just kind of chipping in where you can volunteer-wise. Great question here. Somebody asked if they can have a copy of these PowerPoint slides. Absolutely. I will share a copy of these with Dawn at the end of this call. And Dawn, if you want to share them out with everybody, you're more than welcome to.
Definitely, I will.
Okay, awesome. And we'll keep going here. So some good points here really about how Virgin Pulse is going to help you guys succeed. So these are things that I went through already on the platform, but I figured I would just run through them with you guys so you would just have them kind of in the back of your mind. So one thing we really want champions to do is add friends to the platform. So the more friends that you have, especially ones from your area, from your location, the easier it'll be for you to reach everybody. You'll be able to add them when you start challenges. Really just add that positive influence for all of your coworkers, which would be great. And again, you can add friends either but suggested friends. You could find them by name, and then of course outside your company as well. Also creating those personal challenges that I showed you. You do get rewarded for them once a month. It is a smaller reward, but it is really cool to have these available. It really helps get people going, helps get them motivated, helps kind of foster that sense of camaraderie, which is great. So we do like to suggest to our champions that they do these personal challenges. I also suggest starting groups or joining groups. So again, these can be about anything. You can see both of these here are not health-based. There's one more about reading. There's one about words. So just, you know, cool stuff here that you can start and again, help foster that sense of community and camaraderie. And then next is the Promoted Healthy Habit Challenge. So, you know, one of the things I mentioned earlier is champions, it's good for them to know what the Promoted Healthy Habit Challenges are, the company-wide promoted challenges, or the company-wide destination step challenges. So I just want to put a quick reminder on here for the one that's coming up in April. It's again going to be worth 100 points. So you get 100 points per month for completing these challenges. And most appropriately for April, the Hebrew Senior Life team has selected Wash Your Hands. So the question you'll get every day is, did you wash your hands regularly today? And kind of a little breakdown of how this will work is, you know, first everybody has to register on the HSL LiveWELL website. They'll go to that Challenges tab. They'll see this Promoted Healthy Habit Challenge right there. And then they'll log in each day, make sure that they click yes, that they did wash their hands regularly, at least 5 out of the 7 days in order to, air quote, win the challenge. And then at the end of the week, if they've done it at least 5 out of the 7 days, they'll earn those 100 points automatically. So again, great way to encourage people to register for the platform, including spouses. It's a great way to earn 100 points. And again, I think it couldn't be a more appropriate question for the time that we're in right now. So great challenge coming up again, April 6th, running that entire week straight through the 12th. And then last, I want to finish up here, again, on additional resources for champions as well as support information. So again, the Virgin Pulse support, you can contact us multiple ways. As you can see, you have the in-app chat, so you can chat somebody directly. We have a phone line if you prefer to call directly on our phone. We have that number below. You can also email our support team directly. And then the fourth option really is that support page that I pulled up that again has you know, topics you could search, you know, frequently asked questions to our support team. So you could look for general answers over there. We also have this great Champions Resource Center, which I'm going to show you really quickly. So this right here is, oops, that's our support. Hold on, give me 1 second. Here we go. So this is our Champions landing page. This is just a resource center for you guys. So again, it's going to help kind of give you some training, some tips. If you have any questions about what being a champion has, again, you'll have some suggestions here. We have posters available. We have quick videos. We have little cookbooks, info sheets, all types of information available to you guys here that you can click in and utilize. Again, just to support you guys in your role as being kind of those cheerleaders, those boots on the ground, helping people get started, helping them get excited, and just kind of helping drive that activity to the platform. But that's everything I had for today. Did anybody else have any other questions that I might have missed or topics that they wanted me to re-review?
Katie, Dawn again. I have a couple of things
sure.
Of course. To go over. So you might be wondering, champions, what about those annual activities that people may have had prior to the launch on April 1st? Something like having your annual exam or going to the dentist or volunteering. Those activities, you can go back and if you have done them or a colleague has done them between December 16th and December 15th, so December 16th of 2019 and December 15th of 2020, those points will count. So it goes all the way back to the day after we finished the last program year. Also, we've added a bunch of new programs this year. So last year, some of the HSL activities were participate in a charitable event, do your annual exam, dental exam, and healthcare proxy. This year, we've added volunteering, preventive care exams. So not just your annual exam, but things like mammogram, colonoscopy, things like that. So we've added some great new programs. The other thing I wanted to mention is someone had asked, why are we just saying in some of the programs, why are people just able to say, yes, I did this? Well, for some of them, we wanted it to be easy enough this year for them just to get started and say, yes, I did this. For others, we're actually asking employees, you guys, to upload an attestation. So if you had your annual exam, you're going to bring the form to your doctor, they're going to sign it, then you're just going to take a picture of it and you can upload that to the app, or you can scan it and upload it to the website. So there's a few of those that you actually have to prove that you did it, and you can do it just by taking a picture and scanning it or uploading it right to the app, which I thought is really cool. Last year, we basically only had people saying they did it. This year, we're asking people to prove that they did it on certain activities. Let's see, what else? Oh, I'm not sure if you guys have joined via the website or via the app, but I wanted to just mention that the app is also super easy to use. I think, Marion, you had asked about changing the language on the app. You can just go into settings and again, change the language on the app as well. Super, super easy to use, to click around, a little bit different looking than the website, but still just as easy. Let me think, what else? Oh, I will be giving everyone a champion t-shirt, so you can wear it with pride.
It's awesome.
Yeah, so that'll be fun. So, and in that champion resource center that Katie mentioned, there are like some things you could print out and post on your desk, like I am a champion. I mean, it sounds kind of corny, but you know me, I'm kind of corny. So I don't know, print it out. It might be fun. And that way people can know to come to you, ask questions. I really think having you guys as a team is going to make this program year the best yet. I know we're in crazy times right now. We're going to be sensitive of that with the kickoff, but just having something else for people to focus on might be fun. Maybe you guys can challenge your groups to a weekend rumble like I did to you guys. you could do a one-day challenge just to get their minds off things and have them start participating.
Yeah, absolutely. Great points there, Dawn. Yeah, so this is great. You know, one last thing I also want to mention is that as champions from Virgin Pulse, you'll get a monthly newsletter. Again, it's going to be similar to the Resource Center, just with tips, tricks, you know, little activities you can run, you know, again, optional if you so choose, recipes, just little things that kind of help everybody keep connected, you know, help you come up with ideas if you would like to run, just keeping everybody connected on the Champions Network and making sure you guys have the information that you need. But again, as I put it a couple times, you guys are really going to be the cheerleaders. You're really going to help motivate people, get them to do the destination challenges, get them to sign up. I look at it like you're helping your friends and your colleagues to get their wellness money and help them get healthier, which is great. So thank you guys again for meeting with us today. I know we're coming kind of to the top of the hour, but are there any other questions or anything else about the portal that you wanted me to run through again?
I think we did great. Guys,
Yeah,
we'll send out the slides and we'll send out the recording just in case anyone was not able to join us. But again, really, thank you so much for taking the time out of your crazy busy day to join us and to sign up and to be part of this team. Like I said, it's going to be amazing. We have a great support from Virgin Pulse, and together we're going to make this great. Yeah,
absolutely, Dawn. I love that attitude. It's going to be awesome. And you guys really couldn't have a better leader with Dawn. She's been great. She's really done a super job with us here at Virgin Pulse getting the program set up. So thank you guys again. Thank you so much, Dawn. And yeah, we'll look forward to having you guys on the platform and getting started. Thanks again.
Thanks, Katie. Great job.
Yeah, no, thank you. Take care. Bye, guys.
Okay, bye. Bye, everyone.